Hello, people. Hello, people. This is the most rushed live stream I've ever tried to make in my life. But the FA Cup draw is going on, so this is my quick reaction to it. We are live, people. I am just updating the title. So the games that have just come, Arsenal were first, second out with Southampton. So we're going Southampton away. I actually said yesterday on stream, I don't know if I want Southampton. I was saying that because I've got spooky memories of St. Mary's. Like, even Brighton away the other day, there's something about these grounds where traditionally they try to play nice football, where in theory it should go well for Arsenal, but somehow doesn't go well. So the games have come out. Brentford Leeds. Let me just move my mic a little bit. Did I just see something crazy, guys? Did I just see what I think I just saw in this FA Cup draw? Let me just double check before I start, because I had to turn the volume down. You know, I can't be playing what they're saying while I'm going live. Like, this is all a bit mad. So we have got it. Man City versus Liverpool. Come on. Come on. That is what I wanted to see. Hey, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. So we've got it, guys. Southampton away. Man City versus Liverpool. Chelsea, Court Life. Chelsea versus Port Vale. And you got West Ham or Brentford versus Leeds. So Chelsea versus Port Vale. Man, this is a good draw. Well, for Arsenal, it's a good draw. Even though I said, to be honest, you would take Southampton away, but obviously I've got my own PTSD. That's the only reason I was not, I didn't want Southampton 100%. But I did say as well yesterday, City, Liverpool. If that happens, we're in the money. We in the money. We in the money right now. So this is actually massive, massive news. Make sure, by the way, guys, to hit the like and subscribe button. There's so much content coming on this channel. It's a joke. We've got shorts, short videos, live streams, everything going on. My boy Julian hopefully will be joining me soon. Mate, let me message him now. Mate, you need to join the stream when you can. When you can. The draw was mad. The draw was mad. Listen, guys, that is a tremendous draw for us. Like, Southampton away, as I said, I got my own PTSD, but let's be serious. Southampton away is not a game you would say no to, especially considering we're Southampton now. They're nowhere near as good as they used to be. So you take that, especially if you're Arsenal Football Club, and then Man City versus Liverpool. Let me see if I can actually get it up anywhere else that I can actually bring it up for you guys. Hopefully the official account posts it as well, so we can even have a look. The only thing with the FA Cup, right, they keep doing the draws, so it's not like Champions League. In Champions League, we already know what's going on with the Champions League. That's why we're excited for that, guys, as well. So keep your eyes out for the content coming in terms of the UCL ball. Obviously, Leverkusen, we're on the good side of the bracket, as they call it. But with the FA Cup, obviously, you're just getting it one at a time at this point. But genuinely, you can't ask for much more. I think obviously Chelsea will be really happy with that draw. They'll be buzzing with that draw, in fact, right? Honestly, they will be buzzing. Let me see if they've uploaded it on here, because that would be good. That would be good. But long story short, guys, genuinely, we've caught life. Again, imagine now, Port Vale knock out Chelsea. Just imagine, Port Vale knock out Chelsea, yeah. We get past Southampton. We get Port Vale in the semi-final. That's what I'm trying to see. I want the easiest run possible. Remember, there was one year Arsenal played. What year was it? I think it might have been the year we won it against Hull when we came back from 2-0 down. I feel like we played like Sutton. Like, we played some random. Let me find that run actually. Oh, it was Arsenal 2014 FA Cup. Let me see if I can find that run. That run there, I remember we played some. I'm sure we played some non-league team at that point. There must be something where I can find it. Surely, I think I found a website. Let's have a look if it's going to show me, because I remember that run to that FA Cup against Hull. It was a weird one. Obviously, we were nervy because it was ages since we won the trophy. By the way, I'm in the middle of a podcast right now with David Dean. I'm going to watch it all and I'm going to give my reaction. So far, what I've listened to what David Dean's been saying, how he got kicked out of Arsenal Football Club. It's been very, very interesting. So yeah, I'll do a little reaction video to that after I finish that podcast off. I think for sure I will come on and talk about David Dean and some of the things that he said. And obviously just remember that just because I'm looking at this FA Cup run in 2014 and it took that long just to win a trophy. For us, we went through such a dry spell. Was that the year Thomas was? Oh, was that 2-0 against Tottenham? I remember this. So obviously Gnabry, I think Gnabry played that day. Him and Rosicky were cooking. So yeah, we've got this. So this was the FA Cup run when we first won it after a while. So yeah, 2-0. So it's Thomas Rosicky goal. So I think surely it must have been the game Gnabry played. Surely. Because there was a game Gnabry played against it. I'm pretty sure it was this one because it was 2-0, I'm sure. It must have been this game. Because Gnabry didn't play that many games for us for it not to be this game. And then in that run after that, 4th round, we had Coventry. Okay, 4-0. 4-0. Why don't I remember this game? I don't remember this game. My memories might be finished. Arsenal, Liverpool, 2-1. Do I even remember this game? Man, my memory is finished. I remember, okay, Everton, I remember. What's wrong with my memory? Genuinely, this is crazy. Like, when you're reading it back, I remember the game against Everton, 100%. I remember that game. Arteta, penalty. I remember all of that. Yeah, Wigan. My brain cells might be finished now. How have I forgotten some of these games? That's crazy. I forgot. I remember the 3rd round. I can't remember the 4th round. I can't even remember the 5th round, but I remember the 6th round, semi-final, and then, of course, the FA Cup final. Who can forget that game? So, yeah, man, it was a while ago, obviously. It was a while ago. But that was what kind of kickstarted this latest run. This is why time flies, but this run of FA Cups after FA Cups, this is what kickstarted it all, really and truly, So it was a situation for us, man, for a while, not winning a trophy. My boy Julian's going to be joining us soon. As I said, guys, make sure hit the like and subscribe button as always. But I want to hear his reaction as well to this draw because listen, quadruple is a possibility. Yeah, let me put it in the title. Quad charge. Let me change it. Quad charge. Actually, no, it's not even letting me. But I'm just going to put quad soon. Yeah, guys, we are in the run for every trophy available. It's not letting me change the title, but anyway, we are in the run for the quadruple. When I figure out how to do polls, we will be getting the polls up, but we are in the run for the quadruple. I am very gassed, as you guys can see. Southampton away. We've got City in the Carabao Cup final. We can win a trophy by the end of this month, guys. We can have 1 trophy in the bag out of 4, right? Let us do it. 1 trophy out of 4, beat City, get the Carabao Cup. Let's keep it moving from there. Keep pushing in the Premier League. We've got the Champions League as well. Guys, the quad is on. I said it yesterday. Our attackers might be bozos. Yes, Gyökeres might be a bozo half the time. Yes, Martinelli might be Martinelli all the time. Trossard might be Trossard one day, then Drossard the next. Yes, that is a situation, but Mikel Arteta somehow is getting the best out of this team in the weirdest way possible, right? Whether I've criticized him or not in the past is beside the point. We are now here to support this team all the way to the end. We're close now. We all come together. As they say, we all come together. We can all have our differences as Arsenal fans. We can talk about, the style of play. It's not as nice as we want it to be, blah, 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 blah. I've come with so much criticism of Arteta over the past few months, let alone years since he's joined the club, right? But now is the time, people. We come together as Arsenal fans, together for the quad, together for the Premier League, the Champions League, the FA Cup, then the Carabao Cup. End of this month, we will have 1 trophy. I believe that, guys. So let's keep pushing. Because the stars are aligning, right? And I want us to have that energy now. You know what? Honestly, I'm in a good mood. Normally, when I watch the games, Arsenal, I'm getting emotional. I'm frustrated sometimes because the game's not going our way. I see something that's gone wrong. I'm all over the place as an Arsenal fan, right? But really and truly, after every game, well, as of late, most of the games as of late, once they finished, I'm positive. I'm happy. I'm happy with how we're moving. I'm happy with how the team is showing character. They look like men. That's the truth. Our players look like men. And that's why we're in this position, even though I'm sure even Arsenal fans, we can admit, I don't think we've got the best attackers in the world, for example, right? We haven't even got maybe the best number 10s in the world. I don't know, right? But what we've got is a team. We've got a team. And it's about us now as fans. And I am guilty. I am a guilty man, as I've said. I have criticized many a times this team. But now is the time we come together as Arsenal fans to push this team over the line, because we can make history, guys. We can get this quad. Yeah, this is not a joke. We can genuinely get this quad. We have got Southampton in the quarterfinal. As I said, I've got PTSD. I remember 4-0 a couple of years. I don't know how many years ago it was now. If I type in, should I even type it in? I don't even want to activate my PTSD, but let me activate the PTSD. Southampton. I'm going to do it, guys. The PTSD. 2015. That's dark times, Dark times. Guys, we've come from the trenches. Guys, we've come from the trenches. We have come from the trenches. We are in for the quad. As I said, all together now. Arsenal fans. But look at this. When I hear Southampton, I hear PTSD. I open up this. I remember when Julian jumps on the stream, I'll show him this because he couldn't remember. I told him, do you not remember when this happened to us? Slapped 4-0 St. Mary's. Dark times. Dark times. Risk always moving like the right-footed Roberto Carlos, right? Cuckoo Martina. Where even is he anymore? We were getting abused by nobodies. Honestly, dark times for us, man. But times have now changed. As I said, we've gone through that dark period. I'm listening to David Dean talking. How Wenger, how they built things together. How the board sort of stabbed him in the back. How the stadium move crippled us. Obviously, we all know. All the mistakes made over the years, over the last 20, I wouldn't say 22 years, it's been full on mistakes, but I would say about a good 17 years, probably big mistakes being made at this club. So finally, it's taken us so long to recalibrate as a football club that now is the time that we can all come together as Arsenal fans, as a one unit, from the back, with David Raya, to the fans, to the striker in Enquiries or Havertz, or whoever it is, everyone. This is it now, guys. This is genuinely it. This could be a special season. We've already got the Invincibles. We've done the doubles. Let's do a quad. Arsenal fans, this is Arsenal Football Club. We do things that people never do. Let's do the quad. Right? We've seen teams do the treble, but they've never seen their team do an invincible season. They've never seen that. And guess what? They've never seen a quad as well. So let's do the quad, because we can. Genuinely, it's not a joke. This is a genuine possibility. I'm not even trying to be deluded at this point. Let me get the Champions League run up quickly. And we'll go back to the FA Cup. Genuinely, this is a possibility. Guys, this is a possibility. I'm talking about the quadruple. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Prem, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. It's there for us. It is there for us, people. But yeah, let me get this Champions League up front for us, because it's not tomorrow. I think it's on Wednesday, right? It must be on Wednesday, where we're playing Leverkusen. So in terms of, look at this. It's beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful. So look at this. Let me get it up right now. So on here, you look at the Champions League run we've got, right? We've got Leverkusen. Get past them. It's a Bodo or Sporting situation. Get past them. It's a Barcelona situation, most likely. Could be Atleti. Could be Newcastle. You never know. It's definitely not going to be Tottenham. Definitely not going to be Tottenham, right? So, guys, we are in that situation now in terms of this bracket of the Champions League. But really and truly, you fancy us against every team. So we better see ourselves in the final. Oh, the final's on the 30th of May. Why do I think it was in June? I need to sort out my annual leave and all of that. I need to rejig everything. But yeah, Champions League final, 30th of May. Wow. That's a bit close. Not gonna lie, it's closer than I thought. I don't know why I thought it would be like first week of June. But anyway, Champions League final. We must be there. We must be there. And now the FA Cup. This is our bread and butter, guys. The FA Cup, we just must have it. Yeah? It's the bread to your butter. It's the butter to your bread. It's the milk to your honey. The milk to your cereal. Do you understand? You just have to. Yeah, you can mix the both of them. Do you know what I mean? So, guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I genuinely think we can make history. Where are Southampton right now anyway in the championship? Let's have a look where they are right now. And there's a thing about the championship. It's that we saw Wrexham the other night against Chelsea. Don't think teams in the championship aren't good. And of course, as I said, a team like Southampton, I showed you the PTSD I've got. You know, St. Mary's, spooky. Yeah, spooky in a sense. It's not like an intimidating atmosphere, but I've seen bad results in that stadium, right? And you look here, they've played 35 games. They've actually lost 10. They've drawn 11. You know, the championship is a tough league. You look at Wrexham, the way they played against Chelsea. Look at the amount of points they've dropped this season. Yet they're playing against Chelsea, right? This league is not for the faint of heart. That's a championship. Battle-hardened teams are in there, right? It's not like the Premier League, you know, the bottom five. If we go to the Premier League bottom five right now, let's go to the bottom five of the Premier League right now, right? And let's have a look at them. You got Wolves. To be honest, we can't even say nothing about Wolves. They took points off us and they had my head hot. So I can't even chat rubbish about Wolves right now. Burnley, West Ham, Forest, Tottenham. Yeah, just those guys. I don't think these teams in the bottom half of the Premier League or the last five have as much mental toughness, yeah, as these guys in the top half of the championship. They're battling for every point. It's a war. It's a war every single game, right? There's more games in the champion than the Premier League. This championship breeds warriors. So we're going away to Southampton. It's not going to be the same Southampton that we saw in the Premier League whenever they got relegated. They went out very, very sad. We're not going to see that same Southampton. No, we're going to see a new Southampton. Yes, you look on the table, they're 8th, blah, 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 blah. But look at how tight it is. This is the league of warriors. That's what I always say. The championship is the league of warriors. And it turns soft players into hard players, right? And that's what we're going up against. And we're going away from home. So it's not a case, guys, where we're going Southampton are coming to the Emirates. It's going to be a nice day for us. We're going to their ground. It's an FA Cup quarterfinal. Big game, right? We have to be ready for war. And I think we will be. We're ready. We love the fight. But we've got an opportunity as well. We would have all taken this game, right? You would have taken this game over Man City or Liverpool, right? 100%. So we've got an opportunity now. One of the other big boys, City or Liverpool, they're getting knocked out 100%. One of them is gone. And it's up to us. It's up to us, guys, to get past Southampton and get into the semi-final of the FA Cup. We can do it. The quadruple is on. It's on, people. Don't forget it. Anyone telling you we can't do it, don't listen to them. We can do it. This is a possibility. As I said before, we are the club. Things other clubs never do. Right? Invincibles. quadruples. We will be there. But let's have a look quickly at Southampton's last lineup. I just want to see how many players I feel like I even know, because I've not been watching these guys like that. As I said, they're looking like a different team to the one that went down. It's looking like a team of warriors now. Is this not a Man City kid? Let me have a look. I swear he played for Man City. There we go. Yeah, I knew he played for Man City. All right, cool. So they've got players. I don't know. Let me see where Julian is, man. Anyway, I'm waiting for this guy to come through. I need to hear his reaction to this. They got Flynn Downs. Yeah, defensive midfielder. Was he not at West Ham? I was going to say, was he not at West Ham? You know this guy, Flynn Downs. Have I been catfished? I thought this guy was like 20 years old. This whole time, he's 27. Like, I'm not saying he's old or anything. Like, 27's calm. 27's calm. That's my brother dead. But damn, I genuinely thought Flynn Downs was like 20 years old. I don't know if I've been brainwashed by West Ham fans or what's going on. They never told me he was 27. But anyway, they got a few players here. I've never heard of this guy, Kasper Janda. Yeah, I actually do know this brother here. Canadian. I actually do know him. But I don't know many of their players. I'm not going to lie. Let me see. Who are these guys? Tom Fellows. Are these academy players that I've never heard about? Let me have a look. Because, they signed him from West Brom. Okay. Listen, this is not the Southampton team that went down. This is a different team. This is a team built for war. They got past Fulham guys as well. So we can't take them lightly. This is not another Man City kid. Keep signing. What's going on here? Is he on loan? What is happening? Yeah, they got a few Man City kids. You know what it is with Southampton? They like the football. That's why I said dangerous. Sometimes Arsenal, it's weird. We go to these grounds where it's like you think it will be nice for us because they like to play football. And then it turns out, you know what? That wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good idea, but genuinely, guys, we should get past these guys. But as I said, it's an FA Cup quarterfinal. Their atmosphere is going to be rocking. St. Mary's. I showed you the PTSD I've got in the past about Southampton away. It's not an easy game. They're a championship team now. That means they're battling every game. They're battle hardened. It's not Premier League football. Yeah, this is war. It's war what they're doing. As I said, compare the top 8 of the championship and compare them with the bottom 5 of the Premier League. I don't think it's the same energy. These teams in the championship, they're used to fighting for wins. They're used to battling. The Premier League bottom half, they haven't got that hunger. They've got the money. They've made it. Southampton, they've fallen from grace. They want to get back upstairs. It's different. It's just different. So, guys, we need to be wary, by the way, right? As much as I'm saying quad charge, and I believe, still take it seriously, right? It's Southampton away. It's not going to be the easiest of games for us. And it's going to be all about us turning up and getting that goal early, bullying them a little bit, showing them, listen, we're Arsenal Football Club. We've got the physicality. We're no mugs. We're no mugs. Yeah, you've been fighting in the championship. All of blah, 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 blah. Now we're Arsenal. I've got Gabriel. And first team, by the way, there's no rotation anymore. This is another thing. When my guy Julian, if he ever decides to jump on, we need to have a discussion. Because last match against Mansfield, we were talking about rotating the whole team. I'm at the stage now, I don't trust a lot of these, not a lot of them, but some of them bench players, I don't know how much I trust them, right? But I trust our first team. I trust us to take games seriously from the start. I know rotation is important, but we're so close to making history now. I think every player at Arsenal Football Club, you have to be willing to die now for every game. Every game you have to be willing to give it 100%. There's no taking it easy now. It's Champions League, 100% effort. It's FA Cup against Southampton, 100% effort. Oh, you've got Everton in the Premier League, 100% effort. There's no room anymore for let's rotate, let this guy play. No, we're not at that stage, guys. We're not at that stage. We have to go for a full throttle, right? We have to be willing to risk limbs. Like, I'll be honest. This is the team talk I'm telling the boys in the changing room. We have to be willing to risk it all. Let's follow Gabriel. That's what I'll just say. Follow Gabriel. Big Gabby, everyone follow him. He's willing to risk everything. You guys have to have the same energy. Declan Rice, follow him. Follow Big Gabby. I need to see that mentality. Every single player. Saka, my star boy, my main man. Hopefully one day he'll be having a statue next to Henry. Hopefully, right? But I need to be seeing 100% now. I need to be seeing, no, I don't want to see any more. Let me take it easy today. No. I want to see full energy. Eze, I want to see full energy. Martinelli, this is it now. Trossard, no more. There's no more room for today. Yeah, I decided I don't remember how to play football. There's no more room for that. Gyökeres, you spent the big money on you, bro. Gyökeres, Champions League. You're playing Leverkusen. Bodo Glimt Sporting potentially. Barcelona's High Line potentially. I need to see goals, Victor Gyökeres. Gyökeres. This is it, guys. We're at the stage where the quadruple is a possibility. And it's not a faint possibility. It's a strong possibility, guys. So, listen, I need to see Arsenal Football Club winning the big trophies. And as I said, when is this game actually against Man City? Let me have a look here. When are we playing Man City? Let's have a look. Because I feel like that game, it's not even the end of March. This game against Man City is very soon. 22nd of March. Yo. Wake up, Arsenal. Wake up. We're leaving with this trophy. Carabao Cup, that's ours. Take that. That's the first of four. We're on a path, guys, to make big history here. So I'm very happy. Let me ask this guy if he's close. Julian, you close to joining? The people want to hear your thoughts. Honestly, guys, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. Let me see if there's anything. There was actually something that I saw yesterday that I was interested about Zubimendi, but I'm going to save it. There's been a lot of transfer rumors as well. A lot of news when it's Arsenal football. Of course, there's never really a day off. But our next few games, guys, next 6 games, Leverkusen, Champions League. Yeah, Leverkusen, Champions League. Second after that, Everton at home. Leverkusen again. Manchester City Carabao Cup final. Right? You hear that? 2 big Champions League games against a German giant, let's say. Yeah? Leverkusen, they beat Bayern Munich to the league. Was it 2 years ago now? 3 years ago? I don't even know what it was. So now Leverkusen, we're calling them a German giant. We put the respect on Leverkusen's name. We're playing a big team, Leverkusen. Then we're going to Everton. Well, they're coming to us. Everton heritage. You know, there's only 2 teams, guys. There's only 2 teams in the history of English football who have never, ever been relegated. And that's Arsenal Football Club and Everton. So that's a big game as well. Champions League, then Premier League. 2 big games. Well, 3 big games because we've got 2 Champions League games. And as I said, 22nd of March, bookmark it down, people. Write it there. Carabao Cup final. Carabao Cup final, people. We can lift a trophy in March. What will that do for us with our quad charge? What will that do for us, people? Lifting a trophy that we haven't lifted, I think, since 1993. Is it 1993? I think that's the last time we lifted it. George Graham. Like Arsenal Football Club. This is a chance now to make history. Really and truly. Like, we can lift one trophy. We can get into the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and we can create a bigger gap in the Premier League, all by the end of this month. Is that what you're telling me is on offer? This is the deal we must take. This is the deal that must be capitalized upon. So that's what I want to see, guys. That's genuinely what I want to see. And we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. The rivals are shaking. I've got friends that don't even want to speak to me about football anymore. Man United fans, they don't want to speak. They were yapping. Then they went to Newcastle. What happened? Sheesh. Chelsea fans, they don't speak to me. I don't even know Chelsea fans anymore. I think they've stopped existing. Ever since Abramovich got locked up, Chelsea fans got locked up. It's dark for them. City fans don't exist. But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool fans are what they are. So for me, guys, it's the time. It is time, people. It is time. So, guys, I don't know what Julian's doing. Maybe I'll do a reaction with him after. But you know what? I'm going to leave it there. Make sure, guys, to hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll be back with you guys next time. Peace.